In today's video, I'm going to show you a super simple strategy that's going to allow you to generate high quality clients using Instagram. Now, if you have a quality offer and you implement this strategy correctly, you can easily use this to make tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars per month for your business. I've seen it happen before and it's going to continue to happen as long as you've got a good offer and you follow the strategies that I'm going to show you. If you're new to the channel, my name's Josh. I built my Instagram account Millionaire Dream to almost 1 million followers on Instagram, made millions of dollars for my clients over the past few years on the platform, and I help coaches, experts, agencies, etc. build their audience and generate customers. If you need help with that, feel free to DM me on Instagram at Josh Ryan and I'll see if we can. Now let's dive into the video. Realistically, if you want to get more clients on Instagram, it comes down to 3 main things. 1, you got to get more people to your profile. You got to increase the amount of people at the top of the funnel finding out about your content and profile. The second part is you want to convert more of those people into followers and fans of your account, which is kind of like optimizing for the conversion rate on your email opt-in of a website. And then third, obviously you want to turn more of those people into customers. And I'm going to show you in this video how to increase all 3 of those. Get more people to your profile, convert a higher percentage into followers, and convert a higher percentage of those into customers. Firstly, getting more people to your profile, or more of the right people, I should say, because you don't want to just get anyone. You don't want to get random people. You don't want to get people from giveaways and engagement groups and that there. You want to get the right people who are actually interested in what you have. There's more than one way that you can do this. You can use promotions such as influencer marketing or paid ads. You can use external traffic such as YouTube, like these videos here, or Pinterest or TikTok. But today we're going to cover the 2 sort of key strategies which you would use on Instagram itself and are both entirely free. And that there is content and hashtags. These 2 alone will allow you to get plenty of followers, plenty of engagement, and plenty of clients on the platform. Now, when it comes to content, it's really important that it is both valuable to the people you are trying to reach, your target market, but is also going to grab their attention. Because if it doesn't get their attention, it doesn't matter how good the piece of content is, no one's going to click on it. And if they click on it and then there's nothing behind it, there's nothing of value there, they're going to click on it, scroll through it, and then leave and never look at your stuff again. So if you want to create content that builds your audience and generates customers for you, you want to first look at what you help your clients with. Let's take the example of an accountant. Take a boring industry and then anyone can have something more interesting than this. Like, you can do this for personal training, you can do this for business coaches, marketing coaches, agencies, whatever. No offense to accountants, by the way. That's what I would have done if I wasn't going into business and I actually enjoy it. Now, you want to first list down a ton of common misconceptions that you come up with in your day-to-day of working with clients. You want to write down a lot of common problems, a lot of common solutions, and a lot of insider knowledge that you know about the industry and might seem basic to you, but most people just don't know. So for an accountant, a misconception could be the cost of your services. People thinking it's really expensive and there's not really a return. However, in reality, maybe it's maybe it is expensive, but you would save them considerably more than what they spend. A common problem that your clients might be dealing with could be something like people not understanding what is or is not a business expense and how to write it off. Common solutions to problems could be a simple way that you structure a business so that it is tax efficient. And insider knowledge could be just a simple way to set up your investments in stocks or property that is really tax efficient that people don't know. You should be able to go ahead and literally list hundreds of ideas based on your industry. Just common misconceptions you deal with, common problems you deal with, common solutions that you have, common questions that you get asked, and little bits of info that you know about your industry. This here will give you a ton of really good content ideas that your audience will enjoy and that will allow you to reach new people, build a relationship with them by giving them something of value that's actually going to help them, and then eventually potentially turn some of them into customers. Because when you give someone good, valuable insights into what you're doing, maybe you create a short 30-second reel explaining how to lose weight in the gym or different exercises to do in the gym that are going to allow someone to lose weight or build their biceps. Or maybe you talk about a common misconception in the gym that people think they have to take this and that and this and that, when realistically they just need to work out, eat a reasonably good diet, and Take a bit of creatine, for example. When you give people this valuable insight and then they want a bit more, they want that personalized help, they're much more likely to go to you than the person they saw dancing to some trendy song in that niche. There's nothing wrong with, doing those things there. But if you can create educational stuff as well, you'll get more clients from it. That's what I've found anyway. Now, once you've started writing down all of these ideas and turned it into short, engaging pieces of content, whether it be a reel, a carousel, a tweet, just some way of putting that message out to the world to help people, you want to go ahead and put hashtags on this piece of content to help reach more people and also help explain to the Instagram algorithm what your content is all about, which is somewhat the idea of hashtags. Explain to Instagram, hey, this piece of content is about this, hence why I've put that tag on it. Then Instagram gets a good understanding of it, and then they can show it to people who are interested in those topics. Now, I just want to say that a lot of people spend way too much time when it comes to hashtags over-analyzing things. And I was actually talking with a student today about this because they were so in their head looking at their hashtag reach on every post. And it's good to look at your analytics, but when it comes to hashtags, all you really want to do is just make sure they're relevant, they're the right size, and that they sort of fit your niche well, and then focus on your content. Because hashtag reach can go up and down. You really want to just make sure you get the fundamentals of them right. And then maybe each month you look through your analytics and be like, hey, these hashtags here were working better, I'll use them more. And that's why I use a tool like Flick. Now, when it comes to hashtags, I personally use a tool called Flick for myself, for my clients, and for students as well. All you have to do is, if you want, you can get a free trial of the tool with the link down in the description. You're going to then connect your Facebook account to Flick, which will give them access to your Instagram analytics and insights safely, completely safe. It's not putting you at risk. You don't have to give them your password. You're then going to go over to the search function, click smart filters, and so they will only show you hashtags that are the right size for your account, not too big, not too small. You'll plug in a keyword, whatever that might be: accounting, fitness, marketing, business, investments, real estate, whatever it might be, and that will spit out a ton of hashtags. You select the relevant ones, copy it on your phone, and put them into the caption of your post. Simple as that, takes like 60 seconds. Now, moving on to part 2, converting more profile visitors into followers and fans. So now that you've got your content sorted, you're posting valuable stuff with the right hashtags, you're going to start getting more awareness to your profile and to your content. And you want to be converting as many of those people from visitors into actual followers, so that you can build your community and generate more clients. Now, the 3 most important parts I've found with your profile optimization is going to be your username, your profile photo, and then most importantly, the first line in your bio. Now, your username is quite simple. It should simply relate to your brand. You either want to use keywords from your niche, if you are a theme page, for example, such as millionaire.dream, your brand if it's a business account, or your name if it's a personal brand. You want to avoid too many dots, underscores, or numbers. Aim to keep it as clean as possible, and ideally something easy to remember. So for example, my personal brand, which you should totally be following, is just @JoshRyan. If someone stumbles across it, they're going to remember it very easily. I could also have something like marketing with Josh. I used to have IG with Josh. That's different, alternate ways you can do it. If I was in the fitness niche, it could be fitness with Josh, because obviously if I've got the username Josh Ryan and someone else called Josh Ryan watches this video, they're going to have to think of something different. Now, when it comes to your profile photo, again, very simple. If it's a theme page, design a logo. If it's your brand, use your business logo. If it's a personal brand, use a nice headshot of you. And then the most important part from converting more profile visitors into followers is the opening line in your bio. What this should be here is making it extremely clear to anyone who comes across your profile what your page is all about, who you help, and how you help them. And this way, once the algorithm really dials in what your account's about, what your content's about, who it's for, and starts only showing it to those people, and they land on your profile, and then the first line in your bio, the first thing they're going to see speaks directly to them, you're going to have a conversion rate through the roof. Now, if you look at my personal brand on Instagram, for example, the first line is, I help experts build profitable Instagram audiences. So as soon as my ideal client comes across my Instagram account, they can instantly see that and they know right away, this account is for me. This is going to help me build my Instagram account and get customers, both through the free content that they will then see in the feed, as well as any paid services down the line. And this here will convert them like crazy. For example, leveraging these 3 small changes with a student of mine, we changed his profile photo to something that was better. We changed his username and we changed the opening line of his bio. We took his conversion rate from 3% to 21%. That is a 7 times increase in the amount of new followers he receives every single day, and he has to put in 0 effort going forward. It's a one-time change that increases his new followers 7 times over without adding any additional traffic. If we are then able to say, use the content strategies I discussed earlier to double the amount of people who find his content, we've now 14 times increased his growth. Ridiculous. Now, finally, bringing all this together, once you've started creating the right content to get more awareness to your account, you've optimized your profile to turn that awareness into followers, we need to look at how to actually turn these followers into clients. Now, the main thing here is results. If you can get results for your clients, for your students, whatever, the rest is pretty easy. Because if you have an audience of people who follow you to achieve X, and then you have hundreds of case studies or even just dozens of case studies of people you've helped achieve X, you will be able to easily convert these people because you'll be able to show them, hey, we helped 30 people just like you get this exact result you're looking for. Here's the payment form. Let's do it. Like, it's relatively that simple. Think about it. If you're a fitness coach and you help people lose weight and you start putting out content about how to lose weight, all of the people who are following you are trying to lose weight. So then if every day you're posting case studies of people you've helped lose weight, who have come to you, they were overweight, they work with you, they're no longer overweight, they lost a lot of weight, and they're feeling happier and healthier and all of that. Eventually, the certainty in the minds of the people who follow you that you are the person who can help them achieve what they're looking to do is going to increase to the point where they're just going to be ready to buy. This is just how it works. Once someone is certain you can get results, they will buy from you. Doesn't matter whether you're a weight loss coach, an accountant, a digital agency that works with local businesses, an e-commerce agency that works with worldwide brands. Doesn't matter. If you are putting out valuable stuff and then consistently showing the results that you're achieving for yourself and clients, eventually people are going to buy from you if they want that problem solved. Now, you do want to obviously be careful when posting testimonials that you're actually allowed to, that the client is happy for you to do so, what they're happy for you to show, etc. Especially, I know I've referenced accounting and tax a little bit in this video. I would be very careful in that industry posting any results. That might be a tricky one now that I think about it. You definitely want to seek professional advice. Now, all of this comes back to being good at what you do. If you are good at what you're doing, personal trainer, agency, some sort of professional, whatever it might be, if you're good at what you do, chances are you have a bit of experience with it. And if you have a bit of experience with it, it should be easy for you to come up with a ton of content ideas that would help the people you're trying to reach because you've worked with so many of them. With all this content, you'll attract the right followers. And then because you've got so much experience, you can simply show the results that you're achieving over and over and over. And eventually these people will become customers, clients, etc. Now, if you don't have any experience and you don't know what you're doing, you probably shouldn't be a coach or a consultant or running an agency in the first place. You should probably first work on building up that experience. Go and work for someone for free or seek some training to actually go out there and get results first before starting to sell that. So to recap everything, you want to create content that deeply serves your target market. You want to use relevant hashtags to help get that content in front of more people. You then want to make sure that you set up your profile so that it speaks to these people, explains to them the value and looks great so that you get more of them follow your account. And then simply you want to show them that you can get them results through testimonials, social proof, etc. And that there is pretty much the very, very simple formula that you can use to build your audience and generate a ton of clients. If you've got an offer of $500, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, like that, and you use this to be getting consistent sales, like you could be churning out 10, 20, 30, 50, $100,000 months. I see it often. And then, like I said at the start, if you do fit into this category, you're trying to get more clients using Instagram and you need help, feel free to DM me on Instagram at Josh Ryan and I will see if we can help you. I've also linked below my free Instagram newsletter, a free trial for the hashtag tool that I use, as well as a free month of access to all of my courses hosted on Skillshare. Hope that helps. See you all next time. Have a good one.